0106. Now back to Mike and Stu.
Well, Mike and Stu, that's us. I'm Stu. He's Mike. He's going through Facebook looking at pictures of food that he ate yesterday. And we're going to be joined now by Alabama's favorite son, Jon Gibson, Chef Jon Gibson. Jon, are you there, buddy? This is America calling.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Great.
Doing all right. So you are in God's country for a... Yeah. I spoke earlier. Mike said you must be in heaven. I said, actually, he's a Florida State fan. He's in God's country, but I don't think he calls it heaven.
No, I mean, it's we'll go into that in just a minute. I'll leave that for right now.
Well, most people in this area know you from Little House Bistro, Bill's by the Beach, Floribama, but you've been in Ott for the last few years, your hometown with the Wheelhouse. Now you have a new position that you're doing for a few minutes. Why don't you tell everybody about it?
Well, I'm the senior executive chef of Proof of the Pudding, which we are a sports entertainment venue, and we basically cover a lot of events around the country. I know we've got Wisconsin, we've got the Ferrari convention coming up. We do, as for football though, we do Wake Forest, Duke, Jacksonville State, Mississippi State, Alabama, Auburn, and we're looking to pick up some more venues there. But we do CODA, which is in Atlanta. We also have the Atlanta Zoo. We take care of that as well. So all these places is we have all chefs there, and a lot of the senior executive chefs, we travel around to give each other support, during off season or during off weeks and stuff like that. So it's a pretty big operation, and I'm really happy to be a part of it. This is definitely a new adventure for me.
Yeah, this isn't your normal cooking. This is where Greenbrier on your resume comes in handy, isn't it?
It is. And I actually talked with the Auburn University culinary students the other day, and just seeing if they want to come to work for us and stuff like that, just to get some experience. And I tried to explain to them, this is not Tweezer perfect plate presentation. We are feeding thousands of people, but it's good to have on a resume, because if you've never done anything like that, this is a completely different world. Cooking for 100, versus cooking for 10,000. So it's a little bit different ballpark and a little different animal to control.
Well, I'm just sitting here going through my head what all must be involved with it, and I can't wrap my head around it. But I have to say something, buddy. You and I have known each other a long time, and when we first met, you walked in at a menu planning meeting at an Indian restaurant. In your, was it a Challenger that you had when you moved back?
Challenger.
Yeah, Challenger. You came in with the earrings and the flip-flops and the shorts, and you looked every bit of California. And now I am listening to Ott, Alabama on the phone. Your accent has returned, my friend.
It has. It very much has.
And it sounds good on you.
Not that I don't like it, but I still talk to my friends from California. Like, man, your accent's got thick.
I almost completely lost mine when I moved to Nashville.
Right.
Because it's a melting pot city. There were a lot of people that had no accents there, and mine kind of mellowed out. But it's back.
Yeah, it'll stick with me, and I'm good with that. I'm fine with it.
So we are.
But
What'd you say?
I said it's who we are.
Go ahead.
Oh no. No, this is all about you, Jon. So you rolled into Auburn. What do you have planned this week? What is on the to-do list this week, with it being the first week of the season?
Well, we're kind of right now. Before it was like this week is game week. So 3 days prior, so this past Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, basically I put all the food orders together. We'll have drops on Monday, which is all the trucks. Well, not all the trucks. We have 2 trucks coming on Monday, which is about 1,000 cases.
I'm not throwing that truck, Jon. I'm too old to throw that truck.
But we'll put it away, stack it away, put it in its proper place. We'll break some out to start pre-prepping. And then it is prep work. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's what we do. 8 hours a day as we prep. Saturday game day, game is at 2:30. Gates will be open at, I think, 11. So we'll probably be there about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, the day of, getting everything set up and ready. So you have to understand, so we take care of all the premium club settings. So there's 9 different clubs that we have to do, 9 different menus we have to do for 9 different clubs. And that ranges from 1,000 people to one club to 150 in another. And then we have all the suites, which is 86 suites. You take 86 times 16, that gives you the number of how many people that we feed just in the suite section.
More than 30.
And each suite, hypothetically, each suite could have a different menu. Mostly it's 50-50. We have different packages they choose from. We have 3 different packages they choose from. Or they can build their own package. So it just really depends on what they feel like. But they place their orders ahead of time. We get the orders on Tuesday this week. Then put the menus together and then start distributing it, distributing. I'll spit it out in a minute. Distributing it to each one so that we know what's lined up. Now, people say, well, you've probably got a lot of people working for you. I have about 9 people that does all this.
That's impressive.
Yep. So we have 9. Then we have a support team that comes in on game day. We have about 4 or 5 other chefs that come in to help us. It puts up about 14, 15 people. But we're feeding roughly around 10 to 12,000 people on a Saturday.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Well, you've got a lot of high volume stuff in your background. I know a little more about what you've done. The Beachcomber, I think, was huge. And of course, to use your own words and Chris Sherrill's own words, the Floribama is a bear.
It is. It is a completely different animal in the restaurant industry.
Yeah. So I think they have chosen well in getting you there. What is it about the town of Auburn that you've been able to experience so far?
I'm going to tell you this, and this strikes me as kind of odd. I mean, growing up and being in the South, but in Auburn, everywhere that I've been in Auburn, the grocery stores, out in public, to restaurants, at the stadium where I work, these are the nicest people on the planet. They're the most polite. They speak to you every day and just, hey, how you doing? And engage you in conversation. These are the nicest people that I've run across in my career, just up here, just everybody in general.
I have heard Alabama fans who attended the first Iron Bowl in Auburn in '89. And Alabama was undefeated. They were number 2, and Auburn just laid the wood to them. And they said the worst part of that was how nice the Auburn fans were, because they wanted to hate them and cuss at them. They're just like, we're sorry if we messed up your season, but we hope you enjoyed the town. If you need some tailgate, we got some friends over here. And they just said, I couldn't be mad at them. They were just so nice.
Hey, John, what type of what's probably the most common dish or food item y'all fix on a daily basis
Or request.
on request?
Well, this is his first time seeing it. So what's the most requested thing so far this year, John?
Well, it's kind of 50-50. We do what we call a War Eagle barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
We've got that one, which let me flip over to. Still trying to remember all this stuff. We got brisket burn-ins, barbecue chicken thighs, smoked meat and mac, corn salad, and the regular salad. It's between that one and our chef's package, which we're doing black and chicken. This came with the fire roasted tomato cream, mustard glazed pork loin, dirty rice, fingerling potato salad. So it's pretty much split up between those 2 packages, about 50-50 on that.
When you put the menus together, are you handling anyone from the opposing team?
We do take care, I believe this year, or last year we take care of the AD.
Okay.
The AD and his staff. We do take care of that. But as for the teams, we don't get into the whole, feeding the football team or anything like that. We take care of the people that, pay for the suites, pay for the clubs, the premium, like I said, the premium clubs and stuff like that we take care of. So.
Well, when you're taking care of like the AD, and in this case, you're playing UMass from Massachusetts, would your goal be to, if you can, introduce him to the best of what this region has to offer, or do you want to show him what you can do with the food of his region?
Usually what we do, we go with our client, which of course is Auburn University. We have people that we call our clients that basically dictate what they want for the ADs. We put out probably the best product anywhere in any university in any stadium. Our clients trust us in what we do. So there's really nothing specific on the cuisine side of it. Usually we just put together a nice little package. Just basically, your tailgate package, hot dogs, hamburgers, brisket, and pulled pork, and pulled chicken and stuff like that.
Okay. Now I have a recommendation for you, my friend up there.
Okay.
Get out of Auburn, head all the way up the road to Opelika. It's a long drive.
That's where I'm living.
Okay. Have you tried Chuck's Barbecue yet?
I have not yet.
Okay. A very interesting and region-specific style of barbecue called, I think, Big Pig. It started in Georgia. You're right there on that state line. And it's just on that LaGrange, Auburn, Opelika, Columbus area. They use what they call a CT butt, which is just that fattier part of the Boston butt. It's about the size of, a grapefruit. And they just do it over high heat with a mustard-based sauce. It is terrific, but that is the regional barbecue in the area that you're at. So it's a good place to try it if you want to.
Of course, I'm going to try it. What do you think? I'm a fat kid.
Oh man, I hate it for you, man, that you've got all of this horrible stuff out there. This beautiful farmland, and Lake Martin's not far away, and you've got a state park there with great trail riding and trail. It's just terrible where you're having to live, man. God's country.
Well, the tough part of it is for the next 4 months, I'm really not going to see much of that, but the inside of a concourse and a concrete stadium is what I'm going to be visiting most of the time.
All right, John. Well, we got to wrap it up. We're getting ready to go to commercial. I want to thank you for being on. Mike wants to thank you for being on. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, buddy. We look forward to talking to you after the season's over with.
Yeah, because I want to get a follow-up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most definitely. And, I'm not an Auburn fan, which you guys know that, but there is a freeze warning in effect coming, just letting you know.
You better believe it, brother. All right, John. You have a good week, man, and handle game day. And I know you don't believe in it, but War Eagle.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. That was Jon Gibson, the senior executive chef at Auburn University, and talking about what goes into game day food. Mike?
A lot of people don't think about that.
Yeah.
They really don't.
Yeah. I saw this as a great opportunity. Had John been at Alabama, we'd have had him on if he'd been in Florida.
I would like
Maybe
to
not
be
Duke,
just stand around and watch what they do.
and then eat some.
Yeah, and eat some.